As farmers are forced to sell livestock and watch crops go to waste, mental health is becoming a talking point for New South Wales farmers suffering through the drought. Social media is helping farmers connect with others and help those feel less isolated.
The sound of liquid gold falling to the ground. It lifted the spirits of farmers across New South Wales, but wasn't enough to break the drought. Gerard Gallagher is a fourth-generation farmer living with his wife Lucy and two children on a property in Halls Creek, around 50 kilometres northwest of Tamworth. Their livelihood depends on this farm, but the drought has tested their finances, stock, land and their mental health. People
should be aware, or the general public should be aware, that there's a lot of farmers out there who are getting close to hitting the wall, just simply because it has gone on for a long time. They've sold a lot of stock. They're financially in a bad way.
Lucy turned to Facebook, writing a post that has now been liked 12,000 times and shared almost 8,000 times.
He's dealing with machinery and he's tired, and so I just wasn't relaxing, and I was sitting at the computer and I thought, well, I'll write down how I feel. And I don't usually post things quite so personal to Facebook. I think I just wanted to tell the world that my husband's out working while you're all asleep and maybe to just build up some sort of level of gratitude for that hard work, because it often feels like as farmers we work very hard for like a disproportionate level of reward.
The Gallaghers aren't alone. Local mental health organisation Centrecare has seen an influx in people being referred to psychologists from GPs.
With the drought at the moment, there's no feed on the ground. We're finding that farmers are having to hand feed their stock. And to do that, it takes nearly a whole day, depending on how many stock that you have. So farmers can't afford to take a day off to come into town. Some of them have to travel hundreds of kilometres to get to their nearest GP, where they can then start accessing health services, mental health services.
Some areas in the state's northwest are already stretched to their limits.
Glen Innes is an area in our region that has a 2-month wait for a GP to see someone.
The increased use of social media in rural areas does have a significant benefit for isolated farmers.
It's been a pretty powerful tool in allowing people to see what's actually going on in some of these areas that are hundreds of kilometres away from where they live.
Simply because a lot of people can shut themselves away, and in a time of a drought they probably don't like to get out and socialise much, but nearly everyone carries a phone.
Sheep farmers are about to go into lambing season, and without any green pasture on the ground, they'll be forced to grain feed their stock just to keep it alive.
At the moment it's stress and just that constant worry about when's it going to rain, how long can I hold on for, what do I do in another week, in another month.
Parts of New South Wales did receive some rainfall on Monday. They need a whole lot more, but it was enough to give farmers hope. Tamworth got its best rain in 6 months with 10 millimetres in the gauge. Orange to 9 a.m. had their heaviest falls since January, picking up 17 millimetres.
There's a lot of farmers out there that don't have the support that we have, and I really think that people should look out for them. If you know a farmer, just give him a ring and ask him whether he's okay.
Charlotte Mortlock, Halls Creek.
And support from these organisations is available for anyone who may be feeling distressed.